Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always moo in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, we are going to be revisiting the Wizard of Wine's winery. Oh no, the cows are pushing me into this tree. It's a whole problem. Too many cows all over the place. What can you do? I think our best option is going to be to flee. We're going to flee back up there toward the structure that we might yet complete it. Right now, we've got a bunch of basic blocks in place to give us a concept of how we want it to be laid out and to work in the long term. Realistically, though, I am regretting every part of this. I need so many more. I should have gotten ender pearls or an elytra before I started planting all these vines. They are impossible to maneuver around. So here's the thing. Sometimes when you have a good idea, do it in a different order, and then it will be a great idea. Planting all those first, maybe not the best. Anyway, where were we? We planted a bunch of cobble and wood up here to set out the basic structure of this building. Now, the actual building is described in the book as being made of ancient stone. So what I'm figuring we'll do is actually replace the cobblestone with, the traditional stone blocks. I know it's overdone in Minecraft, but you know what? It might look better than what we have now, and hey, that's a start. Also, some of the place is supposed to be made out of wood. Like, for example, this stable here is actually supposed to be a wooden addition to the building. And I'm kind of thinking I might want to use some of those new nether woods when they come in. So in the meantime, should I build it out of, like, normal wood as a clear placeholder? I don't know. We'll have to think about that. So anyway, let's just get a sense of roughly how this building will look with the proper stone in place. Now, this is, once again, an iterative process. In the long term, we will have a combination of cracked stone, stone with vines, all sorts of little things to really give us a good sense of, I was going to say unity, but unity through textural differences. Right now, the texture here is very flat, and that doesn't sell what we're actually going to accomplish in the long term. That's okay, because we are just getting a sense of everything. I have heard that there might also be ancient stone in the update, but I don't know if we can count on people to actually update Minecraft in a timely manner. So, we might go ahead, just because the book says it's an ancient stone building, that's Chris Perkins describing a building that's made of old stone, not like he knew that there was going to be a Minecraft item named that 5 years later. So, I already kind of feel like this building has less character with the stone blocks here. But once we get the vines on here, like traditional vines, not wine vines or grapevines, but like ivy crawling up and down the building, once we get the mossy stone in, I think this might be an improvement. Now, these pillars in the original are actually supposed to be stone as well. So I'm kind of tempted to have those be maybe nether brick. And this whole building might end up being nether brick. We are just kind of in an experimental phase, playing with the palette and seeing where it takes us at the moment. This veranda here, there's nothing that says that the actual roof line of the veranda, or the stone that's up here, needs to match the veranda below. I'm assuming cobble would actually be a pretty logical paving choice for that, so I might even leave the cobble we have there while replacing this piece up here with the stone. Now, we are going to have an entire second floor of the building up here as well. So, that's going to come up to here. And at this point, we are now going to be pretty much within view of docks area, especially once we start clearing out that. So how is all that going to look? We're going to have our towers coming up. Yeah. I am thinking before we get the second floor in, we should just go ahead and start replacing a lot of the general structure with the stone bricks. This is really nice, though, the fact that I was able to get the whole floor plan laid out before I had proper materials. Just coming through here and using this as kind of a drafting tool, knowing that cobble would almost be completely non-existent in the final design, has really helped me out. So, this might be something for you guys to try in your own builds. Let me know how you guys do working drafts in your servers or in your structures. Well, we have successfully sketched out with stone brick the remainder of the second floor's exterior there. Now, I've also moved that stable to a more representative oak wood. Now, of course, oak is not the long-term plan for what we want this to be made out of, but it gets the idea across. I might actually convert this whole patio here to cobblestone, because using cobblestone for a veranda patio, that is exactly how people used to do it, you know? Cobble and stone for your patio? Yeah, that sounds good. But realistically, I'm looking at my pickaxe here. I'm starting to worry a little bit, you guys. Now, I know Doc M has some Mending books for sale down in the shopping district. And I also know that apparently some people have created a competition with him to sell other books cheaper, or more cheaply in general. So why don't we go ahead and admire this a little bit from down here. Now, this, of course, will have a real roof up on top of it eventually, and the back wall of the building is not fully in place yet, because I'm going to have to work on some stuff. I think this glassmaker's workshop, I might, like, extend out a little bit just to make it easier to use. But yeah, up here we're going to have some bedrooms, 3 small bedrooms, big dining room common area, master bedroom, and then we'll have another exit to the loading dock winch area, which would then connect via this spiral barrel rolling thing to here. I'm not sure what the advantage is to rolling the barrels all the way up here to then load them downward with the winch, but maybe wagons were just harder to load before they had the technology to hinge the doors. It seems like once you have a winch, though, you could probably put hinges on the back of your wagon. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to make hinged wagon doors that are strong enough to endure the weight of that many barrels of wine. I don't know. If you guys are like wine transportation historians, feel free to leave a YouTube comment in the YouTube comment section below that explains your theory on this. In the meantime, I'm going to take the diamonds I have and start running toward the shopping district, because I want to get this pickaxe mended quicker than you can say, "Oh no, Joe, your pickaxe, how did you let that break?" Time skip. We are back here in the Hermitcraft shopping district, and as you can tell, Corrales has set up a bookshop, and I heard he has a special on Mending books. Special offer, Mending books, 5 diamonds per book? Hey, that sounds wonderful, Corrales. But what is this? It's somebody apparently just bought a ton of Mending books. So I think what we're going to have to do is go use Doc M77's Mending vending machine, which he did not name the Mending vending machine, and I was not going to forgive him for that and use it, but now that I have literally no choice, I guess I will. Now, Impulse SV has also set up a bedrock shop here, where we can get bedrock broken near our portal. I absolutely do want to come back and do that for 10 diamonds. It seems like a steal. But the problem with it is, you need to know the coordinates of a place where the ceiling is only 1 block thick near your portal. I haven't done that. I need to go in creative mode, I guess, on a separate version of the seed. But let's go ahead and try feeding 1 block of diamond in here. Did it work? Hey! We got mended avended! Da-da-da-da! I don't know if that's the appropriate music for that, but music wasn't provided. So we'll go ahead and make up our own. That's fine. Anyway, I'm going to dump my extra diamonds in the portal for right now. This block might go up there to build some more roads shortly, but I want to see what the other hermits do for a little bit before I get too bold about that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and use the wrong portal. Oh, look, they built a nice little... I was thinking, like, I should come back here and build something to make this safer. But they did it. I don't know who they is. But Cub says thank you for the memorial. If you missed Cub's recent episode where a disaster struck and he got hit by a ghast while walking on a line of dirt here, yeah, it was a little bit tragic. So, that's nice. Oh, we should also check if we have any sales in our cow shop now that we're back through the portal anyway. I need to see how much steak we need to replenish. And we are literally all the way over here anyway. So, boom, look at that. 4 stacks of steak. Hey, that's not bad. So now we're up to 2 diamond blocks in the bank. That is pretty solid, folks. We are on our way to being able to expand what we're doing here. But we got to keep our eyes on the prize at the Wizard of Wines and continue work there before we get carried away with more road expansions. Time skip. Dang it, I did the wrong portal again. I was right here. Look at those walls. All they're missing is glass. What am I going to do with all of those spaces in between the places where the stone has masonry? I don't know, but maybe we can see a way to determine where we can land some sand. No, we don't need to land sand. We need to see sand. We need to dredge the bay. So I say, hey, shovel, come with me. We're going to go into the sea. We're going to go below the oxygen dihydrogen oxide. Chemists, feel free to leave a comment in the YouTube comment section below about how bad I am at dredging bays while talking about what water's made out of. I know what it is, I just can't say it. Dihydrogen monoxide. Boom, I did it. I proved you wrong, chemists. Yeah, you dare comment here knowing that I'm right? Yeah, step off. Okay, anyway, so here we are, dredging this. We need to make room for all the ships that are coming through anyway, while we collect sand to fill those windows in with beautiful panes. What is Barovia without pain? You know, it's not just the pain of the great vampire Strahd, it's the pain of the population, you know? That's where, you know, the real magic happens. So, we're gonna get that done. Time skip. We have returned to our shopping district here where Cleo has decided she's going to create some sort of head game. You want to get inside my head, Cleo? No, you're wrong. You're getting to get inside the other hermits' heads, and I'll get inside their heads with slashing weapons, also piercing weapons. Luckily, the data packs that Isuma has installed are kind of immune to, let's say, weapon damage type discrimination. I could bludgeon somebody to death with my fist, and they're going to equally be likely to eject a head from their spinal region at the end. Look at this head game. You think you're cool just because you got some cool text? Cleo, no, you're cool because you're intrinsically a beautiful, amazing human being. But anyway, whatever. You can try to dress it up with fancy text. We know who you are, and you're great anyway. Whatever. It's fine. So we're going to go ahead and read this book here in our best zombie Cleo impression. Welcome to Head Games. Would you like to have 32 diamond blocks? Well, today's your lucky day. Cleo, that's mate needs heads, specifically yours, but also the heads of your friends and neighbors. Also animal and mob heads. Blah, blah, blah. Kill everybody by the time that it's time to kill everybody. I got it. How do I sign up? How do I need to move my name tag from the left to the right? To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Where's my name? Did Cleo just sign me up herself? Wait, hold on. Let me check how you sign up. I might have... Move your name from the right side to the left side. Never mind. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Did she not write my name? Okay. I was going to say, if Cleo left me off of this, I would be kind of mad. Okay. It's fine. Every part of this is fine. Combatants. It's a little bit more Islander than Cleo is. Right. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. That's Joe Hills. Okay, it looks like me, Etho, Isuma, Vintage Beef, Zombie Cleo, Cub Fan, and XP Crafted. We're going to have words. By words, I mean swords. That's what happens when you put a sibilant syllable before your words. You get a little bit of extra S sound. So yeah, we're going to have swords. Hi to you, Tango. Also, hi to you, Etho. Guys, you guys don't know this because this video was never produced, but I spent like a month practicing a Boxy impression so I could challenge Etho to a PvP event that was canceled, where I was like, my name is Joe Hills. Etho, I'm here to challenge you to a duel. And then it never got made because the event was canceled. There's so much stuff that happened 10 years ago in Minecraft, or 9 years ago, whatever. It's fine, a while ago. Anyway, I still need to make that Boxy video. Boxy's still cool, right? Do you people still watch Boxy? I don't know. Leave a YouTube comment in the YouTube comment section below. Time skip. While I believe that this awning was indeed a correct and noble venture, I'm looking at this high-peaked roof here, and I'm looking at the text in the book, which describes the roof as having like an iron fence along it, and I'm thinking maybe we should make this roof more squarish and kind of shallow in its ascent. You know, we don't just need to build a stairway to heaven, because this is Barovia. You can't get there. As you can see, we have replaced that steep roof with a nice flat roof. We got a little bit of a slope kind of overhanging there. We got the iron bars built up like we are preparing for London Bridge to fall down. Although we are not prepared for me to fall down. I still don't have any armor after I kind of lost some of it in lava earlier. That's fine. This is early days on the server. Eventually, we will have enough armor to really get things done. Now, obviously, the stable here is still going to need to be replaced. All the wood is basically still temporary materials, but I did get the concepts of the grape squishing vats. And this is where you would stand up here and just jump up and down, squish grapes to make the wine. Yeah, this is so fun. Oh, you know what I should do is get a slime block in here with a piston and just have it bounce me up and down. I don't know. Maybe that's a terrible idea because it would be really loud. But I like it. Anyway, we have got some of the interior worked out. It's not perfect. A lot of the, we're still missing some of the lamps for the roof, actually, at this time. But the core concept of everything is in. I'm going to add an additional layer of ceiling below these lamps here. We're going to have, like, a real plenum in that ceiling. And it's going to look, I don't want to use nether brick roof, but just to give you a sense of, kind of space that would still provide. There we go. Yeah, now this is a nice cramped bedroom, just like the book describes. But better materials. Every part of this is going to be better materials. I think we're going to spend a lot of the next episode actually gathering those materials and implementing them throughout the design, now that we have the floor plan in place. But I'm pretty happy with it on the whole. So, hope you guys are too. Feel free to leave your suggestions for the sorts of materials we should be using in the YouTube comment section below, because there is a lot of room for improvement here. Alrighty, so as we go ahead and paddle around here, you can see the building is looking pretty good on the whole. The tower caps are a little bit more visible from the sea than from down there. The cows, of course, are cowering away. They should live in fear. I will hew you with my sword next. But okay, this is alright. We have a decent berry patch. We have a decent vineyard, and we have a plan to replace it with decent materials. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.